There's a lot of people who say, with huge lists of programming capabilities and actually don't know how to program at all. And when I say how to program, I mean, well,
that's right. And what's important to understand is that there is no, blockchain is very recent, right? So there is no valid or established blockchain formation or training education that you can follow and you will be like, hey, he's a blockchain engineer. It's not really like that yet. There are courses, but there is no really established thing that you can really rely on. And one of the things that is interesting is in all the blockchain industry, most of the devs are trained. They're trained on courses that you find on the internet. They're not engineer. They've been doing websites, or they were web developers, and the demand for those kind of skill set is huge. Everybody today needs, every company today needs a website. Every company today needs their own app, and it makes that it's pretty expensive, and people who are not very capable are spreading everywhere, because again, the demand is so high that even if your offer is actually of a lower quality, you can still find a job. You can still basically thrive, right, in your career. And it makes the work for building a quality team extremely hard. And on top of that, when trying to recruit people, you again face scammers, because the recruiting system is also plagued by scammers everywhere. If you try to go on a website for recruiting, or it is really insane. And they have really refined processes where they get hired and they actually don't work, but they still get paid, or they work a little bit. It is actually a very complex thing that, again, you have to take very seriously. I think linked to the previous topic that we were talking about, crypto teams have a tendency to neglect or ignore those things which are clearly purely business, managing a business, right? And finding the right talent and keeping them, because there is also a very competitive industry. And if you don't know how to keep your employees, keep them happy, offering them tools and compensation that's going up, all of that needs to be properly done. And again, planned in advance, because those things can easily cost a lot of money. If you're too focused on your ID and then you forget about the managing an actual project and leading into success, you will end up probably out of funds and not with the right people. That's basically the fate of most projects.
And we know this for a fact.
How many times? How many times have we seen that? During our time in, let's say, getting involved in communities, maybe buying coins, running nodes, and it's moved from that first stage to where it's has its investors, it has its launch, it's now open, it's now community run, it's an open source project, everybody's running the nodes, and there's devs that are rock stars. They're blockchain developers, and I mean that in the truest sense, not making a joke, and I won't berate any of the people you just named in the previous 5 minutes that call themselves blockchain developers. But we're talking about real blockchain developers, and something goes wrong and that talent is removed. For whatever reason, you have talent that was awesome and they didn't keep that talent. The community, maybe the founders, they didn't keep it. They had good talent. And then that's detrimental for the whole project, because now you're going backwards again. Now your project is stale. It's all about the right talent. It's all about the right investors. It's all about the right community. It's all about the right legal. It's all about protecting yourself from scams. But all of that comes down to the people actually doing the work eventually. And you need to have the right people.